Is there a received opinion of which of the 3 new series is the best, 1, 2, or 3 of the new Doctor Who? I mean,
it's like picking amongst your children.
Oh, sure.
Todd.
Sure.
I mean, they're really all quite good. Currently, Iowa Public Television is running Series 3. We're showing things out of order. We're watching the Christmas special tonight.
Right.
And then we've shown some episodes of that. Coming up will be a wonderful story called Human Nature, which is right around the First World War. There's a creepy story called Blink, which involves these evil statues.
Fabulous.
And,
42 is coming up, I think, a month from tonight.
Yep,
and
yep.
that's one of my favorite episodes. I think Series 3, Season 3 is my favorite.
Season 3 is very good. Yeah. And the venerable Derek Jacobi, who played Claudius on I, Claudius. He also does a guest role. So yeah, there's some really, really nice episodes coming up. So, but as Todd says, our deal to you is that if we can fill these phones, you won't have to see our sorry faces for the rest of the evening.
We will go away. We will go away.
We will go away. Okay, that's our promise to you. Apparently, these stormtroopers will haul us off and do God knows what interrogation to us after this. So that's the plan. So okay, we're going to run down the thank you gifts one more time.
Sure.
Need to stress, we want you to fill these phones now. You can also pledge on the website, which is IPTV.org, and these gifts, except for the signed photos, will be available. So starting from the bottom up, we have the second edition of About Time 3, which is a guidebook to the John Pertwee era. This second edition doesn't publish until May. So if you pledge, you will get your other goodies before May. That book will ship to you in May, fresh from the printer. You'll probably get it before stores even.
That's right. And for $75, you'll get Doctor Who and the Daleks poster. There it is, and it's a very colorful poster. It will look great in your bedroom, your living room, your restroom. I don't know, anywhere you want to put it. But this was from the...
Whatever pleases you. You know?
A movie in the 1960s featuring Peter Cushing as Doctor Who. But everyone loves the Daleks. They're the favorite enemy of the Doctor, and you can have this poster for a $75 contribution in support of Iowa Public Television and Doctor Who on Iowa Public Television.
And Mark, what's that wonderful handkerchief you're wearing there?
Well, Lars, for $90, you can get these handkerchiefs. You get a set of 3, and this is for a $90 contribution. And you'll see there's K9, there's the Doctor, and there's the TARDIS. I've had the Doctor and the TARDIS in my pocket. I've gone to K9 because he was getting a little bit jealous. And, you know, K9...
we wouldn't want that, would we?
K9 was the mechanical dog, a robot dog for the 4th Doctor, Tom Baker, but then made an appearance, returned in... an episode last season with David Tennant's Doctor. So, and then we're up to the $175 level.
$175 level is the Dalek alarm clock that you can put by your bedside and will wake you up in the morning with such scintillating tones as you would make a good Dalek. You are the enemy of the Daleks. You must be destroyed and exterminate. Because heaven knows, right before I have my eggs and bacon in the morning, I want to hear you are an enemy of the Daleks. You must be destroyed.
And we're trying to fill these phones, so I'm going to use my Dalek voice and say, exterminate. Okay, I'm only going to do that once.
Yeah, we're hoping to have just this one pledge break before we do the Sylvester McCoy episodes, The Greatest Show in the Galaxy 3 and 4. But we do need you to call and pledge. Or, yeah, please call and pledge, or Princess Leia might die horribly. Okay? Please save the Princess of Alderaan. Call and make a pledge to Doctor Who on Iowa Public Television.
But Lars, is there more?
Oh, there's more, Mark. Certainly there is. Do you want to do this one? I'll do the first.
Sure. All right. For $365, you basically get a little bit of everything. You get the About Time book, the book about the John Pertwee era of Doctor Who. You get the handkerchiefs that we've already talked about. You get the alarm clock with the Daleks waking you up in the morning, and you get the poster. And you get those all together, and that's for the $365, $1 a day level.
Now, at the $125 level, and this has been the thing I've been really pushing, because we have a limited number of signed celebrity photographs. We start out the evening with a wide range of these photographs, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these celebrities, their photographs are gone. We are left with Wendy Padbury, who played Zoe, with Patrick Troughton and Fraser Hines. We're left with Gareth David Lloyd, who is Ianto Jones on Torchwood and will be in Doctor Who Series 4 on Iowa Public Television. And Carolyn, that's the plan anyway, excuse me, I shouldn't, if we can have money, that's the plan. And Carolyn John, who played Liz Shaw with John Pertwee, those are the photos we have left. Wendy Padbury, Gareth David Lloyd, Carolyn John.
And I also want to mention that if you give at least $35, you get the Advance magazine. This is the monthly magazine, the program guide, that tells you about what programs will be on Iowa Public Television every day. It features all 3 of Iowa Public Television's channels. With the new switch to digital television, there's the regular Iowa Public Television plus 2 other digital channels. You will get the complete schedules for all 3 channels, and this comes to you every month. It's a great thing. I get it every month, and I go through and circle the shows that make sure that I really want to watch. And anyway, that's for all pledges above $35. And again, not just Iowa Public Television, but the 2 digital channels. And by the way, I think we're coming both digitally right now and analogically, if that's a word.
I don't
is that
think
a word?
it is.
No. Okay.
But I understood you anyway.
But we're coming at you both ways tonight. So.
And Mark, why don't you talk about the wonderful number of payment options?
I'll do that.
Yes.
There are payment options that, for all pledges $75 or above, you will get a 2-for-1 dining card. This Iowa Public Television membership card gives you 2-for-1 dining at over 300 restaurants throughout Iowa, 2-for-1 admission for lots of cultural attractions in Iowa, 2-for-1 green fees, and I presume that's golf, and discounts at bed and breakfasts and discounts at participating merchants. So again, that's all pledges $75 or more. And Lars, you can fulfill the pledge in a lot of ways. You or anyone else can fulfill their pledges by credit card, by check or money order, and you can pay in 10 easy installments, you can pay in quarterly installments, or you can become a sustaining member, which is a monthly payment.
And I always like to add that although we want you to call tonight, we want you to fill these phones, you can pledge on the website throughout Festival. It's IPTV.org. The thank you gifts we mentioned tonight, except for the signed photographs, will be available. You'll be able to specify that you're pledging for Doctor Who, so that your dollars, you're voting with your dollars for Doctor Who on Iowa Public Television. So, and again, we're hoping to have just this one break before we go into the last 2 Sylvester McCoy episodes, The Greatest Show in the Galaxy 3 and 4. It's a wonderfully dark story with evil robot clowns and people performing much like we're doing now. And if they do poorly, they get killed in a stage ring. So we're hoping that doesn't happen to us tonight.
Which might happen to us.
Which might happen to us tonight.
Yeah, stormtroopers back there,
God only knows. So, okay, so I guess we're going to kick it over to Todd.
Todd?
Yep, we're going to go back to Todd here.
I think we could say unequivocally that's not torture.
Oh, okay.
I think we'll just state that right now. We're getting ready to go and bring you some Classic Who in just a moment. We have just a couple of more minutes here that we're going to talk to you about calling. We would love to fill up every one of these phones. Many of them are busy at this moment. What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, half a dozen, shall we say? Stormtroopers agree. It's about half a dozen phones that are open right now. I know that you're out there and you have not maybe called us tonight to support Iowa Public Television, and probably a few other folks are too. So why don't you take care of your investment right now? Let's fill these phones up in the next couple of minutes. Let's say, oh, how about a minute and 52 seconds? We'll take care of this, and then we'll get on to some Classic Who for you tonight. These are the dollars that really do make the difference to allow us to bring you Doctor Who on Iowa Public Television. I'll remind you again, is what we've been doing tonight is raising essentially $10,000 in support of Doctor Who on IPTV. That is $8,500 for the new season of Doctor Who, for the brand new Who, and also $1,500 for Confidential, which I think fills in a lot of the gaps and cracks and helps you. I think all of us appreciate kind of what the BBC is accomplishing here with this series. It's always fun to go behind the scenes, especially with a series that has this kind of funding behind it. It's been amazing to watch these 3 seasons thus far that we've seen here on IPTV. Your dollars are going to make that possible. You don't have to give the $10,000 yourself. You can give the $365 or the $175 or $50, whatever it is you'd like to give. But the key to this is all of us getting together and saying we support it. And you know, this is really the history of this program, and I think it's the history of this network. This program really is, I think, something. You know, it's on Saturday night, it's late at night. And so you can look at it one way. You can say it's the fringe of the Iowa Public Television schedule, but in fact, I think it's kind of central to the Iowa Public Television schedule, because what we've been doing here in this network for all these years is bringing you programs that you ask for and that you support. And we have a whole range of programs that people love and watch, like Nova and Nature and all the rest, and we're happy to bring those to you. But you know, this is a series that you love, and this is a series that you support. And it's been the case year after year, and we're here one more year saying let's continue this tradition. It's a great tradition. We know at least 35 years long, and this network is only 40 years old, so it goes back pretty far. You really do make a difference. I want to say thank you to every one of you who have called tonight. Thank you very much, Lars Pearson and Mark Lambert. Thank you.
Thank you, Todd.
Thanks, Todd.
And thank you to you for watching and staying with us tonight.